You think it's genuine love that they're giving you. You think that they're really in help or in need. You think they really value you. You think they have good intentions for your life. It could be a lover. It could be a family member. It could be an influencer. It could
Lead us to the truth.
Take a look. They are safe as long as they are not discovered.
I don't know what they are or
be a politician. It could be a teacher. It could be a stranger. All of them have one thing in common. You get that same feeling no matter who it is. You feel it. The draining. The weight on your chest that isn't physical. The invisible tubes hooked into your spirit, siphoning your joy, your focus, your peace. You see them, the shadowy figures, and you know who they are. These aren't your friends. These aren't politicians. These are not just human faces that you see. It's something deeper and darker. What if I were to tell you that they are feeders, energy vampires, and you are strapped to the table watching your own light dim? That's what you feel. You call it anxiety. You call it exhaustion. But in the deep water of your spirit, you know its true name is hunger. Not yours. It's a foreign hunger. And it has attached itself to you. They don't want you to know that they're hungry and you're what's on the menu. They suck you in. They play nice. They act like it's all cool. Very predatory behavior. So you're hooked. They get you hooked. Like you're hooked to a machine, being depleted while your spirit guide. As soon as you realize this, as soon as you see people for who they really are, energy, that can only nourish you or deplete you, then you will realize the battlefield that you're on. You have to change the battlefield. In that moment, you change the battlefield. You're the one who can unplug the machine. The machine is every thread you allow to connect to their hunger. Every call that they give you, every want that they want you to fulfill, it made you feel obligated to answer. But only when you shut it down is when the change happens. When the machine stops, that's when the war is over. Because now these vampires, these people that you think are people, they have nothing to latch on to. The zombies have nothing to stalk. In that moment, you're not a host anymore. Now you're just a regular home, a sanctuary with the lights on and the doors sealed. Your spirit guide. Stop listening to people, vampires masquerading as people, and listen to your spirit guides. That's your inner power. They are architects of reality that the vampires cannot see. The energy vampires, they're pressing against an invisible barrier now. They're confused. Their hunger is met with nothing. And that's when you feel it. The quiet hum they could never drain. A frequency they were deaf to. Although, when you detach yourself from these blood suckers, these energy drainers, these vampires, they'll snare. They'll try to reach back out to you. They'll snare and they'll scratch at the barrier. But their forms begin to blur and thin. They realize they are not being defeated by force. They are fading from irrelevance. Like a nightmare forgotten upon waking. It's the power that the walls they're now pounding on. The power that designed the lock. They thought they were fighting your spirit. They never realized that your spirit was leading you to a fortress they couldn't even find. You take a step forward when you realize this. The vampires instantly flinch back, not from a threat, but from a profound, silent electromagnetic pulse they don't understand, the EMP. Oh. As the vampires, they realize there's a cosmic and karmic consequence for the predator. The negative energy they traded in has its own ecosystem, its own collectors. When you disconnect and become inaccessible, you aren't just saving yourself, you are cutting them off from their food source and leaving them exposed in the dark environment they helped create. Their own actions, their greed, their parasitic nature become the trap that ensnares them. You don't have to enact vengeance. You simply witness the natural law of their own world turning on them. This is the state of seeing the justice of the system itself. These energy vampires, these people spent a lifetime believing it was an epic predator. What they never understood was they were really just the middleman. These vampires are cut off from their stolen light. They are left alone in the dark with only its own kind. And the kind of energy it trades in is always hungry. They're being reclaimed by the very currency of their existence. Now as you claim your power back, these people that carry these evil energies are absorbed by these energies. And they become a part of that shadow. The host has become the architect. The architect enforces the law. And the law is older than hunger. Your peace was never a weakness. It was the one frequency they could never tune into. The one door they could never find. And the presence of their karma is the manifestation of the karmic law. The same one that they were exploiting now turns on them. And then now they have to face their consequences. And now they see the echo of every soul that they drain, including their own potential fate. So you guys pay attention to these people. I don't care what it is, a job or whatever, an animal, it's all energy. You need to figure out what type of energy it is. And when you see that it's a negative energy, sometimes you don't even need to fight it. Sometimes you can fight it, but sometimes you don't even need to fight it. There's a darker force out there that's waiting on their ass. That's the end goal to what these predators don't understand. They will be consumed by their own lies and deception. Thank you for watching.